The Last of Us TV show has cast game characters, Sam and Henry, albeit with some changes to their stories. Based on Naughty Dog's wildly popular post-apocalyptic action-adventure game of the same name, The Last of Us is the first televised video game adaptation in development at HBO. The show stars The Mandalorian's Pedro Pascal as Joel, a hardened survivor and smuggler who is enlisted by the Fireflies to escort a teenage girl named Ellie, Bella Ramsey, on an odyssey across the United States as it is believed that her DNA could be key to creating a vaccine for the cordyceps brain infection. Created by Chernobyl's Craig Mazin and the original game writer and director Neil Druckmann, The Last of Us features a stacked cast of A-listers besides Pascal and Ramsey. Among the main cast members are Gabriel Luna as Tommy, Jeffrey Pierce as Perry, Anna Torv as Tess, Nick Offerman as Bill, and Storm Reed as Riley Abel, with original game stars Troy Baker, Ashley Johnson, and Merle Dandridge also appearing in prominent roles. Filming on The Last of Us ended in June, but casting information is still being released. Now Ein confirms that Dark Phoenix's Lamar Johnson and Kevin Woodard will star in The Last of Us as the brothers, Henry and Sam. Interestingly, it seems that The Last of Us has tweaked the origins of the characters, as Joel and Ellie will come across them in Kansas City, where the brothers will be taking shelter away from a violent revolutionary mob. 2 additional castings have also been confirmed. Graham Greene and Elaine Miles will guest star in The Last of Us as Marlon and Florence, a married couple that will be living alone in Wyoming. In The Last of Us game, Joel and Ellie encounter the brothers when they are seeking refuge from the hunters in an abandoned Pittsburgh building after being separated from their group. The two are gripped by a religious fervor, and they decide to help Joel and Ellie out on their journey. But ultimately, Sam is scratched by a clicker and becomes infected. Hence, Henry kills him before he could do any harm, and later he kills himself out of grief. While Sam and Henry's backstory has been changed, it remains to be seen if their fates would be any different from their tragic ending, although this is something viewers will only learn once the show airs. The changes The Last of Us has made to Sam and Henry's story aren't surprising considering the show will see a few key changes from the original games, and it will also explore new avenues that the games did not visit. But that doesn't mean, in any way, that the HBO show will not be faithful to the games. In fact, as various set photos have demonstrated, The Last of Us will feature some shot-to-shot replicas of the scenes from the games, and it will also retain the emotional beats of its source material. Sam and Henry's casting in particular manifest this commitment, as the actors bear a striking resemblance to their game counterparts, and once they get into costume, it will be hard to tell them apart. That said, it will be interesting to see how The Last of Us leverages its narrative changes to offer a refreshing story to viewers without losing sight of the nuances and central premise of the games. Source: Ein.